You're watching a B.A.S.S. presentation.
Oh, we are just moments away from definitely one of the most anticipated days of the year for bass fishing fans. This is our Epic Baits Facebook Live preview of the FXR Bassmaster Elite at Lake Guntersville, first stop of the year of 9 stops on the Bassmaster Elite Series 2026. And you can see, most of you know what we're looking at there. That is, of course, Lake Guntersville. Lake Guntersville on the Tennessee River. We're here in northern Alabama, where the Appalachian foothills begin, and a wonderful, wonderful fishery. They're all great on the Tennessee River, but Guntersville is something extra special, and that makes this starting day for our season that much more special in and of itself. We got 101 anglers getting ready to go. Their future lies before them. Throughout the course of this year, this season of 2026, what will happen? Well, we're going to get our first taste of it just moments away. And we look at some of the action, right? They're going to take off here in just a couple of minutes, just about 10, 12 minutes. Start the takeoff action there, and our anglers will be out. You can tell it's a little bit frigid. Yes, Seiko says no, it's not cold at all. But yes, it's going to be cold today. This is going to be winter fishing 101. I mean, we go winter fishing in Florida or in Texas when we start the season, but going to Guntersville, as we welcome you into the Bassmaster Studios, Ronnie Moore, Guntersville. Going to Guntersville is true winter fishing, and that's kind of what we expected. That's what these guys expected too.
Yeah, and this is a legendary place. Big weights. We expect century clubs when we come here. We've hit it before in the summer times, but Tommy, really, we don't have a ton of experience on Guntersville this time of year. The only 2 tournaments that we've ever fished with B.A.S.S. that would even be in the realm of possibility are the 2 Bassmaster Classics of recent years. The 2014 one with Randy Howe, that was in February. 2020 with Hank Cherry winning, that was early March. But when we have that big cold spurt come in and you have creeks freezing over in the back, that's a whole nother animal. Water temps were cold just a few weeks ago, and we kind of got a preview of what this event would look like. But Tommy, they have dropped off the face of the earth. They're another 10 degrees colder. Some places, the first places that warm up could be the best places this week.
So, some anglers talked about when they took out. Yesterday and the day before, it was 34 degrees, the water temperature. You just don't see that. But these guys are the experts. Since they were old enough to have access to a boat, Mike Sukan, these guys have been figuring out a way to fish liquid water at whatever temperature it happens. These guys know how to handle it. They know how to take it on, and they can see the opportunities in that.
Yeah, and we've heard a lot of these guys say this is the coldest water they've ever fished. They were ice breaking early this week. I hope they broke it all up. 101 guys out there going all around, figuring out the backs of the creeks and looking and breaking some ice up. Very interesting tournament. We'll see, like Ronnie mentioned, no forward-facing sonar, and the cold. It's gonna be trying. The expectations of weights were down from, over 110 pounds, all 10 getting more than 100 pounds to maybe 90 winning it.
Well, we see as we look at our website here, some of them are expecting well over 100 pounds.
Yeah,
many of them are,
and some people say potential.
Yeah, and that's I guess that's our headline this morning. According to all reports on the ground, Guntersville is still Guntersville. It's loaded with fish. They are everywhere, and you got to do something special to win this one.
Tommy, when we come to places like Guntersville, you want less boat pressure. You want everybody to stay off the lake for a few days.
Yeah.
They got their wish. This is the least pressured Guntersville's probably been this past week with the frigid temperatures we've had.
Well, that's
Big
a good
Bass
point.
Factory, plenty of ways to catch them. We've seen it on all ends of this fishery, and we'll get through that throughout this tournament. I mean, we have the map of the lake on the desk here, and I could point to every creek and show a Bassmaster memory where someone had a factoring spot to win or won the event. So Guntersville, every inch of it is in play. But it definitely has changed over the last 2 weeks with this big winter snowstorm.
Saw Davey Hyde, our colleague there. Davey, even the great Davey Hyde has not figured out how to be 2 places at once. He's had some and has got some duties yesterday and today. Talking to our Angler of the Year champion from 2025 right there, Davey Hyde. But he will be here with us possibly later today, probably not. It's going to take him.
We'll get 3 days from him this week at least.
We're going to wrestle 3 days out of the great Davey Hyde, but he will be with us. Not today. He's down there, as you can see, on site. Staying warm, getting these guys out on the water ready to catch some fish.
A lot of excitement coming into the starts of seasons, Tommy. And most of the time, the excitement is we've been sitting for a few months, let's get going. But the venues we've been at to start the season, the St. John's, it tends to be same old, same old. Everybody thinks we were here last year to start the season. I got a big roadmap on how to win this tournament. This is unique starting here at Guntersville. First time we've ever started here for an Elite Series season. Really one of the most northern venues. I was looking at it. One of the most northern venues we've ever started the Elites on. Cherokee is probably the only one that is for sure more northern. And so you have the excitement to start the season, the fear and worry, and then the mentally tough aspect of conquering the cold. You have to physically get through this tournament while also being on your game because someone's going to catch them big, and you don't want to get left behind early in the event.
Saw a little written up interview on the website with Jeff Gustafson from Canada talking about you cannot allow yourself to let the cold distract you from what's going on here, because that way it gets inside your head and it plays and it takes over the narrative. So these guys know that. They know how to prepare for all of that, and we just want to see what is going to happen here. And of course, this the elephant in the room is, and it's maybe not as big as an elephant as we make it out to be, but this is one of our tournaments where we will not be using forward-facing sonar, the live sonar. That's seems to be welcomed by a lot of the anglers out there, and in fact, many of them who use it on a regular basis says, I've been kind of enjoying this.
You may actually stay warmer, Tommy, because you're going to be casting so much. You're not just standing still. You're going to be moving and shaking. But that is a big aspect. But everybody, at least on the Elite Series, doesn't know what it's like to fish Guntersville with forward-facing sonar. Our last event here was in 2021, before the domination and the technology really impacting the events started to take place. And so it will be interesting, but we got plenty of baits to go through, plenty of areas that'll factor.
Oh, yeah.
And so if you want something different, and honestly, if you want uncertainty from your leaders, they caught them yesterday, will they catch them today? This is the tournament that you want to do.
This is a great chance for that.
We saw in practice a lot of guys posted some pretty big fish. Ryan, my question is, though, they said we had a mild winter so far before this stretch, and the grass was really healthy. Will just 2 weeks of cold weather knock the grass back a little bit?
I don't think it gets it into the dying phase or anything like that, because it does take a day or two for it to realize it, and then it jumps back quickly. But I think more so it affects the threadfin shad and the forage.
We saw
seeing a lot of them, bait fish kills, which is good at times because those fish feed up and they get bigger than you expect. You're like, man, these fish have been feeding up on all these, dying bait fish that are there and vulnerable. But it also can make the bite tough because they got plenty of the real thing floating around, Tommy. Why are they going to eat the fake thing if there's plenty of real things around?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and we've had, but I will say, we've had a lot of our anglers say, hey, these fish, even up shallow, will bite, even when it's this cold. For sure. They will absolutely bite, and they're wanting to eat. So that's a good news for us as we get ready to take a look at our first taste of Bassmaster Elite Series fishing for 2026. Fabulous Lake Guntersville. There's no place like it on earth, certainly in the top tier of the 5 greatest tournament lakes at this level in the country.
We should rank them at some point this year. We should do that. We talk about a couple lakes and give them credit.
Yeah,
we should make a list at some point.
I'm ready.
We'll do it.
Let's get ready to do that. Our coverage begins just around the corner, 8 a.m. Eastern Time on Bassmaster.com. And Roku, the FXR Pro Fish Bassmaster Elite from Lake Guntersville is just about to get started.
Until it's over, baby. Come on.